Okay, so how did we use our products to construct a star image? Tabs.
Well, in the video, we used like geometric shapes and like crazy projections, UV lights, and we had inspiration from Tovlo. We also put her in simple yet really stylish costumes, which drew attention to the fact that she's talented and creative, and that was like her main star image, I'd say.
What was our star image?
Talented, creative, original, and overall trippy.
Yeah.
We created a sense of distortion and reality, which is reflected in the music.
We made sure that all our elements like stylistically fitted together, so that our like props kind of fitted with the lighting. The lighting was like all this like UV stuff with these projections, and then we had a flashing hula hoop, which fit along with that, and the hula hoop. We used a really slow shutter speed so that it looked like the light was like kind
jolting
of around.
So it wasn't
like,
a full circle.
Yeah, which gave this like distorted reality, trippy thing.
So Chloe, how did we create star image through the digipack?
Okay, so we use these geometric shapes, which continued with the distorted reality theme within the video, and this like presented it within the digipack, so the ideas kind of like bounced off one another.
And they were cohesive and they made sense together.
Exactly, and this linked to our like creative, original, talented kind of theme.
Yeah. So on the digipack, we chose a close-up of Zelle's face because we wanted to show that she's about the music, and having a close-up shows the genre of synth pop, whereas if it's like a far-away like pose one, which we already tried, it comes across more of pop, which we found didn't really work.
We also used similar colours to other artists within our genre, such as Tovlo, such as blues and purples, to make it feel like a late night.
These colours were in our video as well, like really prominently in our video.
Yeah, they were the main colours. We also linked things like we put shapes and the same colours in all of our products so that they were cohesive and they worked correctly together.
Like also we painted a background for one of our sets in our music video, and it was
painted
like
it purple and then stenciled it in pink.
And that like exact pattern and those colours was in the digipack as well, which also showed that it all linked in properly.
Yeah.
Tabby, how do we create star image through our website?
I think through the website we wanted to make sure that she came across quite cool but yet original. So like an example of this was in our photo gallery, we used photos from her Instagram and Facebook to show what she does on a day-to-day basis. So not only is she a pop star, but she's also like a normal person that the audience could feel like she can relate to.
It shows that like she's like youthful and she's into her, like she's passionate about what she's doing. And we also use similar colour schemes, like the pinks, the purples, the blues. That was like all throughout all three products, which it showed her to be fun, but as well as like it did stick to the genre of slightly poppy, but we kind of like
you can slightly tell that it's not just pop, because I think if it were just pop, it'd be much brighter colours, maybe brighter pinks and blues, whereas the geometric shapes and like overlaid photos and stuff like that make it slightly just a bit edgier, which it leans more towards synth pop.
Like we've got an about me section on the website, which shows her like dedication,
but also the fact that she's a very normal person and shows her creativity and originality, because she's like an organic artist to some extent, although she's an electronic artist.
Having a gallery of photos from her normal lifestyle shows it's actually achievable for young singers such as Tabby. And it makes it feel very realistic, so they can actually keep dreaming.
Yeah, it makes people, and the About Me section, people who feel like they can relate to famous people, does inspire a lot of people our age to believe that they can also do that. So
How do the products sell one another, or other products that label would sell?
Okay, so if you look at the video on its own, it isn't actually going to sell many other products, apart from maybe ticket sales, as the dancer is like interesting to watch, and Zelle performed really well in her lip sync element.
Also, it's like quite stylized, so it's quite eye-catching, so people are more likely to watch it and then want to buy the song afterwards.
And also that would be really interesting on stage as well.
Yeah.
The projections and stuff, you kind of like assume that would be on stage as well, so that like when you go and see her in like performing or whatever, those projections would like come with her, like she's kind of like a whole package.
Yeah.
And that'd be interesting.
Also, if people like the video and watch and like the song, they're more likely to research it, and then they'll come across the website and the video, and from that they can then buy the tickets and that kind of stuff.
And because we also like present her more of like an artist, you kind of like you buy into her star image,
Yeah.
and then like that takes you further to the website, or whatever, and you can buy like merchandise, ticket sales, whatever, that kind of thing. Okay, so the digipack is really well put together, and like all the colours go well, and the 3 products as a whole are really cohesive, and they're also really aesthetically pleasing, and that kind of like prompts people to go buy her tickets because they feel like that, like what we've portrayed on the 3 products will be portrayed in a live performance, and like the work that we've put into those 3 products will, like the same kind of job will be done in a performance.
Also, if they like the songs from the digipack, they're more likely to research her and then also buy tickets, as Chloe just said. But also, they're going to get more hits on the video as well, because they'll want to listen to the song that they really like, as well as watching this video that is really exciting and interesting.
Yeah, and also the digipack would promote like people to buy the CD. Like obviously because it looks nice, and
it looks nice, and people want something like a hard copy of something to keep, instead of just like downloading a song on their laptop.
Yes. And what do you think about the website?
Well, the website's our main promotion for our 3 products. The video starts like straight when you click on the website. It's the first thing you see.
Right in front of you.
Yeah, which is the first thing you see. Which once you watch it, it ups our YouTube views, making it more popular.
I'd say the website was definitely the thing that everything else is based around, because on the website you have all of it. You have the whole website all about her, as well as the video that you can watch to get more hits, and there's options to buy tickets and stuff like that for concerts, as well as watching the video on YouTube, so it's got absolutely everything.
In the future, we could have utilised the website slightly better, as we could have used it to promote sales of merchandise, so like maybe t-shirts, jumpers.
Yeah, on the digipack you can only see the front cover, so if people want to know what else is inside the digipack, they have to buy it to look at it. So.
And the website sells her as a person, and so a lot of
not just her as this famous,
buy into the star image.
Yeah,
and
because they feel like they can connect with her.
Makes them more likely to buy her other products.
Yeah. How do each of the products help to create a branding?
Okay, so specifically we haven't actually got kind of like a logo or anything like that, but the colour scheme that we use is really apparent throughout all 3 products, and therefore like maybe stuff like for t-shirt design or like jumpers, something like that, those the 3 colours, that so like blue, pink and purple could be quite prominent within those, and then
and when people see those colours, that's what they will think of. So you see the colours,
like some artists you associate with a colour or a colour scheme or something like that.
And she's quite modern, sleek and stylish, which means our products will be quite aesthetically pleasing, which will hopefully draw in more buyers.
I'd say we've definitely used like iconic colour schemes. But perhaps, like Chloe said, we could have created a logo or a specific thing that when you think of that, people go straight to.
Yeah, like possibly even like just like a logo for her name, maybe just like an eye or something like that.
The album title it's called 3, but with a it's a backwards with a backwards E. So I guess that is some type of branding to show that she's like little Tony, and people would see that and think, oh, that's Zella.
Yeah, and also like the fonts that we've used are also like especially on the digipack, they're really modern and
very sleek.
Sleek.
I'd say the website was definitely the thing that everything else is based around, because on the website you have all of it. You have the whole website all about her, as well as the video that you can watch to get more hits, and there's options to buy tickets and stuff like that for concerts, as well as watching the video on YouTube, so it's got absolutely everything.